the O'Neil Show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Good evening, friends. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Love to all of y'all. Good evening. Let's do it. Welcome to the O'Neil Show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people. Good evening, me friend. What you gonna do when you come? How was your day? Question ask, me answer them. Where's Angela Atkinson? Pull it up and pull it up and mash again. Angela? Angela? Good evening, friends. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Shaman, I mean you're tired of the beef, Shaman. What you mean you're tired of the beef? Where you want? Mutton and pork? Where am I getting? Mutton and pork? Where are my people this evening? Shaman, is what you want this evening, Shaman? Mutton and pork, Shaman. Tell me what you want so we can provide it. You want steamed fish and rice this evening. Well, friends. Where's Angela Atkinson? Whose birthday is it? Tanya? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tanya. Happy birthday to you. Tanya said her birthday today. So Tanya, today her birthday. Happy birthday. What a birthday to spend with O'Neil, eh? O'Neil online. I mean O'Neil online and he might give himself trouble. And I've seen Angela Atkinson making a lot of comments. Me and her always a fight. Angela Atkinson has been making a lot of comments today. Me say her chest, her chest has been very broad. Very broad. Her chest has been extremely broad and up in the air, and she's been trying to see if she can push back all day. Just because O'Neil has been treating clients the entire day, right? O'Neil has been taking care of clients the entire day and I'm busy. I mean, I never have the time to respond to her. She has been firing shots. But me love her nonetheless, I saw it go. You know, not because we fight, me love her just the same. You want more than a song for your birthday? What you want for your birthday? Shaman, tell me what you want and me get it for you. Tell me exactly what you want and O'Neil will get it for you. Papa O'Neil will get it for you. Good evening, friends. Good evening, good evening. How was your day? On a Sunday day, good. Tanya, I hope that you have a wonderful day today. I hope that the day was lovely. You know, you're born so close to Valentine's Day. That's very nice. It's almost like you get two presents, Tanya. I feel like you get two presents, so the man that gets him, I'm gonna have two presents for you, basically. Tanya, the man that gets him will have to have two presents. One on Valentine's Day and one for your birthday. That's a lot of stuff. Guys, have you hit the like button? Did you hit the like button, friends? Did you? If you have not, please, friends. Come on. Did you hit the like button? If you're not hit the like button, let's go. Let us go. We're going to have a discussion today. I have already spoken in about 5 videos, which means probably about 50 minutes worth of content. I have already spoken. I don't have too much more to say. You know my position on this. Let me start by saying O'Neil is a very simple Jamaican. I mean, I'm not hard to deal with. I'm very simple. You know, I'm a nice guy, but at the same point in time, I still want to see good sense prevail. As one journey would say, she's a supporter of truth and justice. And so when you watch O'Neill TV, my aim is to bring justice to the platform, right? And to bring some level of balanceness as far as how we look at these stories. That is exactly what it is. And so what I'll do this evening, I'm going to step back. I'm going to step back and I'm going to see where do we go from here. And y'all tell me, where was O'Neill wrong in his assessment today? Because me know say Angela Atkins a pushback, Charmaine pushback. She don't want a beef, she wants steamed fish. You understand? Angela Atkins has decided that she don't want beef, she wants steamed fish. So it's fine. So she know basically she wants steamed fish, you know, basically with O'Neill right now. So I need to know where did O'Neill go wrong in his assessment and analysis today, because I was very fiery, because I did not like what I was getting. What I'm getting from the Amber character is the bare minimum, and I don't want that. I don't want the bare minimum. Maybe some of y'all like the bare minimum when it comes to the Amber character, but O'Neill does not like the bare minimum. I'm sorry. I want to see more out of the Amber character. Saying Amber is playing chess while we're playing checkers. What is the big win? You know what, Angela, I can say. Let me start right here. What big win? Let me ask you this. What big win could Amber possibly get? Let me ask you a question. What big win at this point? What is the big win that she could get? Maybe I'm missing something. The only thing could happen, which is what we've been talking about before, is Amber getting an actual divorce and getting whether 50% or 60%, whatever the number is. That's it. What is the big win that we're looking for? And it's not like she hasn't had the opportunity to get that win before. We're going to have a very granular argument. Just say, don't worry, we'll see. And that me I talk about. O'Neill is trying to look, but him not see. All right, let's get into the skits. Let's go. Let's do it.
I'll take him in the back. Your stepson? Yeah, my husband's baby. She's coming up here.
So how you gonna do that?
How am I gonna do what?
Work and tend to a baby?
Well, I'm not going to work because I'm the owner, Shauna. So
Okay,
that's what
we
you
know
guys.
that. We know that. You don't have to keep.
All right, let me start off with the first piece. Is Miss Shauna correct? Should Amber, here's the question. Should Amber be babysitting? Should Amber be babysitting? Let me ask you guys that question. And don't give me the diplomatic answer, more on fair answers. I'm going to read y'all's comments. Should Amber be babysitting? That is my question. Should O'Neill, when a woman's fed up, me hear that, I love that. It take a minute to get there. I get that she's fed up. I understand that. But there's not really much. What could she possibly get at this point? Nanya, what she can get at this point that she couldn't have gotten before? That's what I'm asking. Me want the answer to that. Should Amber be babysitting? Let me start right there first. Lot are bringing the baby in there today. That was bold. And I'm glad Dashley said something. I'm just saying. Them need to get a nanny. Thank you very much. Why is Amber babysitting? This was my first question for the day. This was the first thing that set me off. The first thing when Lick O'Neill chip was the baby coming. Now, let me say to you that it's not that I'm against babies. Let me make that unequivocally clear. I'm not against babies. But I want to understand, what is Shayla doing that she cannot keep her own child? And why does Amber have to take up the slack for the real mother? And the real mother is visible and available. O'Neill, but Amber is the boss and she have workers. So that is the reason why she needs to be watching Shayla's baby. I'm going to keep reading y'all's comments. I'm going to read y'all's comments, friends. Come tell me. She should be, because she has no self-respect. Wanna tell me, listen, I'm just going to go with what y'all say. Amber is the owner. If Shana is doing her job, Amber wouldn't have to be there. Brenda, Amber has to be there at this time because the restaurant is still not yet profitable. And when you're running a business, you need to be there in the inception stage. As time goes by, then sure, your presence is not needed. But right now, Amber's presence is needed at the restaurant. So no bother with this. This not even plausible right now. Mishana is not the one right now. Amber babysitting is not Mishana's business. Okay. All right.
Hi. They're here, and I'm about to try to explain myself. Hey, how are you? It's Ashery. How are you? I know it's been forever. How you doing, girl?
Good. Congrats.
Oh, thank you.
Wow, this is beautiful. Beautiful restaurant.
I can't take all the credit. Miss Shauna actually decorated it before I got here.
Very nice.
Yeah, she did a great job, so I left it as is.
Very nice.
Yes, you're welcome.
Okay.
Thank you again.
You're welcome. How's my little man?
Yeah, he's napping.
Oh,
You know him.
Here's his bag, and I'm gonna put it right here.
Okay, thank you.
He'll probably be down. I don't know.
What I'm seeing is that there are no boundaries between them. And that is exactly what O'Neal is calling out. There are no boundaries. Why Shayla can't keep her own child? Are the same question may I ask. People make it seem as though O'Neal has been harsh today. Why is Amber keeping Shayla's baby? And them thing that O'Neal upset about. Yes, but that's what we argue about. That's why I say what I said today. Really and truly no, because this is her husband's outside child. It's really not her responsibility. So let me ask y'all now, because when I go tell me, see why I brought this up is because every time she does these things, una say is Amber, is Anthony cause it. Amber should be running her business, not watching Kai. So Shayla can run after Iman. Anthony should be watching Kai, or Shayla needs to take her child to the daycare. That is correct. That is correct. But let me keep reading some comments. Absolutely not. Shayla doesn't even have a job. Why is she dropping off Kai? Shayla drops off Kai every 2 seconds because she realized that Amber has no boundary. So let me ask y'all a question. Is Anthony the reason why Amber, no man, I'm gonna ask you, is babysitting? Let me see if I can hear the comments from one, because me know what I've been doing, you know. Hold on, man. Hold on. Me don't want to hear no excuse right now. Me don't want an excuse, because now give me some excuse. I only don't want that. Is Anthony the reason why why Amber is babysitting? I know how y'all get, you know. The first thing I'm going to do is on a rush in for Anthony every 2 seconds. So I make sure me establish fact. You know me already, me try to establish fact. Only TV, this is the co-parenting arrangement they made. And so Amber now become the eternal babysitter. O'Neal, Shayla don't work. Why is Amber keeping the baby at her business? Amber needs to get some backbone from Shayla and Anthony. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Stephanie. That's what O'Neal is saying, you know. This is what has triggered O'Neal. Is the lack of backbone. And then when people are going to say, is no, O'Neal, you know, it's... Some environments are hazardous to children. Garage, repair, beauty, restaurant. The baby shouldn't even be dropped off at a restaurant. That's how far they're willing to go. That is how far. Thank you very much for that. O'Neal, you're not harsh. Anthony was not doing anything. Listen, I'm just asking a question because when I say things, people get upset for me and they make it look like O'Neal just a bit mean. Amber is enough Shayla professional babysitter. When she is a businesswoman to run a restaurant, so in my book, my girl Amber is not thinking clearly. She has become Shayla's doormat. She becomes Shayla and Anthony's doormat. How she's done this, me no know. I'm looking for your comment, Angela Paul. Give me one moment. They don't need a babysitter. Shayla is the mother and she does not work. She does nothing. Thank you very much. And that's what O'Neal's point of view is. But don't worry yourself, Zashri, get into it.
If you guys planned on putting him to work.
I mean, I was gonna take him to the back, but you want to wait till he wakes up, or I can take him. It's up to you.
Yeah, or I can lay him down somewhere at school.
Okay, maybe we'll just do a little. Yeah, we don't open for a couple hours, so.
Okay, perfect.
So you guys
in
are?
trouble.
I'm doing pretty good. Just,
look
you know,
great.
working. Oh, thank you. You do too.
Thank you. Thank
Okay,
you.
so.
Oh, look at that little stinky boy.
Oh,
Wow,
you're like a big happy
I know,
family.
he's like,
What'd you say?
Nothing, just y'all are besties again? Very funny.
Yeah, we're cool. We're cool. We've worked it out.
Okay. Wow, this is crazy, I'm not gonna lie.
we're family at this point.
Your
actually.
family. Okay.
Let's expound upon your point, Angela Atkinson. So y'all are saying that because people are saying it's a lack of self-respect. It's a lack of self-respect because what they're saying, Angela Atkinson, if I'm dropping my baby off, Angela Atkinson, on you every single day, and you have things to do, and I have nothing to do, what I'm saying indirectly to you is that your time is not valuable. I don't respect your time enough, and so because I don't respect your time, I'm going to just waste it, and I'm going to give you things to handle. That's exactly what's going on. That's why the person who's saying is a lack of self-respect is actually them plausible and them right. That's exactly why them right, because it is saying that me not no respect for your time. That is exactly what's going on. They not no respect for Amber's time. Nobody has respect for Amber's time because they realize she give it up willingly.
It's Kai's family.
Yes,
I
we
see that.
are
One
making it
big
happen
happy family after everything. Wow. I'm just saying, this is wild. Whew.
Zash, I mean, this is just how you move on in life, right? You can't stay stuck, or
You are way better than me, Amber. I know Shayla's my sister, but I just want to be able to do it.
And
It's
I'm glad that Zashri has said that. And it says, Anthony does not take her to the gym or to work. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. So you realize what I've been saying. Ladies, don't try to see because you love the Amber character. You start to see if you can walk back your values. This is exactly why people get away with things. Because you start walking your values then back. That's what's going on. When you sit down and you say this is not a lack of self-respect, you're walking your values then back. Because Anthony does not take the child to the gym and he don't take the child to work. He does not take the child with him to that. But Amber does. But y'all are arguing for this like it's sensible. Because of course we want to defend Amber at all costs. That's why I can't rock with it. This is why I can't rock with it. This is exactly why O'Neal cannot rock with it. But let me keep running. I'm just showing you. Amber is Anthony's wife at the moment, and they have worked out a co-parenting schedule, so Amber has no problem keeping Kai. The problem, Shami, the problem that I have with this is that the mother does nothing. The mother is not working. So why are you keeping someone's child and the mother is not working? Why are you parenting this child at work and the mother is not working? That doesn't make sense. This is what I'm saying. You guys are arguing. I can't believe when y'all are sitting down and y'all are really and truly arguing this. But you know what? Hey, I did open up the forum for you guys to argue this. It's crazy. It's extremely crazy. It's crazy. I'm going to cover all the videos, Tanya. Don't worry.
listen. It's all God. God has allowed us to move past everything. So
That's right. That's what adults do.
Yeah.
Mature adults
Forgive a
move on.
person that has a baby by your husband who try to steal your life, your peace.
right, you know what? I am going to get
Wait,
a little
but
bit
why are you guys
for him in my office. That's
Okay.
taking
you
it
have somewhere to lay
wrong?
down.
Yeah, I'll lay him down. Zash, I understand, and I'm not better than anybody.
I mean, you're
Just-
glowing. I mean, I need that strength you got. You're a very strong woman.
Very, very strong. Extremely strong for doing all of this. But let me just work into it. Someone says Zashri is absolutely right. So let's just check if Zashri is correct. Because let's just check on that. Is Zashri correct? Is Zashri correct? Let's take a poll on that and see where we are on that. Y'all, listen to me. I'm just not doing it with y'all today. I have come to the fact that Amber no longer cares. She only cares about Kai and her money, and she has been dropping these hints for the past couple of weeks. Look, here's the issue I have with it. Kai should be something that Amber is Kai should be a baby that Amber is keeping when she have the time to do it. I could have understood if Amber was keeping Kai when she have the time. No. Amber has now become the eternal babysitter. That's the problem O'Neal have with it. But you know what? Let me just keep running. The problem is Anthony. Why Anthony is at the gym, and that's my point. He's not the point. He is not the problem. The problem cannot be Anthony because Amber has not stood up. Amber has been taking this. So what do you mean the problem of Anthony? It can't be Anthony. This is why maybe Heming and disagree. Shayla uses everyone. Amber uses everyone. Amber uses Kai to fill her voids. And that is exactly what I said before. If it is a child that you need, go get a child. You're a millionaire. Go get IVF and get your own kid. I would have understood if this was Amber and she was a single mom. And I still don't understand because she's a wealthy woman. But let's just say, for argument's sake, she wanted to do this. Then go do IVF and get your own kid. But parading around with someone else's child when the mother is actively available is not, I don't know what y'all are talking about, but okay, I'm going to keep reading. Where does Anthony work? He work in the stock market and business. So he does a bunch of different things, business meetings, whatever he does. Don't worry, I'm going to read y'all's comments. O'Neal, how in God's name is Anthony going to take a walking child to the gym? Are you guys crazy? Stop talking nonsense. The point of the matter people is making is that Amber always has the kid. The point of the matter people is making that Shayla could have waited to drop the baby off. The point of the matter is that people is saying, hey, why is Amber the one keeping this child? That is the point. Stop trying to see if you can argue for the Amber character so much. But you know I'm going to left it. Only 100% right. Rhonda Phillips, Anton didn't do anything. He's going to be looking real silly when Amber walk out that door. Well, he probably will. Anthony works from home. There you go. There you go. Let me keep going. Why isn't Shayla dropping off Kai to Anthony? Or leave the gym early to meet Shayla to get Kai with it? That's the point we're raising. That's the point we're raising. That is the point we're raising. We're seeing Amber more and more with Kai, and she complain about it. By the way, Angela Atkinson, she does complain. She complains about keeping him all the time. So this is why we were upset. This is what caused the commotion today. And you know what? The commotion was so heavy that people stopped watching. Did you guys know that? Did you know that people stopped watching because it was so bad? People were just tired of seeing the foolishness. That they stopped watching. Did you know that when I looked at the numbers, people stopped watching because just like me, them upset, I'm just expressing the masses. That's it. Only just express the sentiments of the masses. O'Neal, Amber should watch Kai when she wants, not when Shayla wants her. Thank you very much. Look here, because I love you some more. Yes, man. These are the point. And Amber should be watching Kai when she is available. When she's available. She's working right now. Her attention should be on her business. She's working. So nobody come give me all of the other little things that y'all are giving me. I'm not taking that. I'm trying to understand why Shayla don't keep her own baby. Something is seriously wrong. That is the point. She's everywhere else. They've even realized that between herself and Angelina, them realize it's Amber a doormat. But y'all guys are telling me, oh, well, you know, O'Neal, she's planning something secret. O'Neal, you don't understand. O'Neal. Don't worry, O'Neal, because Amber is planning something secret. And when she's done, I'm telling you, all hell is going to break loose. O'Neal, listen to me. Just wait. I know you've been waiting for a long time now. Just watch what's going to happen. O'Neal, just wait until Amber comes out of her Detroit state. O'Neal, I'm just waiting. You're going to be wrong. You're going to be so wrong, O'Neal. You're going to be so wrong. O'Neal, you don't understand what's going to happen, O'Neal. I'm telling you right now, you could never be an Amber supporter, O'Neal, because O'Neal is not moved. O'Neal is not moved. But you know what? Let me let Zashri tell his story. Let Zashri tell his story.
Co-parenting relationship, family thing going on, and you are in here bringing negative energy for what reason, though?
I'm not bringing anything negative.
It couldn't be me. What are you saying that to Amber for? I'm dropping off my. She watches my son. Kai is with her. Are you trying to trigger her?
Sis, I'm just stating the obvious.
Wow.
It's not that serious.
You have such nasty energy, and you pretend to be all high and mighty, like you have good moral value, but if you did, you wouldn't have this nasty spirit when we're trying to move on with our lives. You know what? If you wasn't my sister, I would slap the taste out of your mouth, Zashri.
That's funny. I wish you
play
would.
with me.
I'm playing with you. I'm stating the truth.
She would have slapped the taste out of Zashri's mouth. The taste, whatever taste Zashri have in her mouth. We don't know what Zashri was eating, but if Zashri was eating some fries, let's just say she was eating some fries, she'd have slapped the fries out of her mouth. I'm just saying, let's just say Zashri was eating some pizza or something like that, like some, Chinese food. She'd have slapped the Chinese food taste out of her mouth. Look here. Y'all think that I'm saying that you must abandon your position of supporting Amber. That is not what I'm saying. Let us make sure, let's be very, very clear. Y'all think that I'm saying you must abandon your position. LaDonna, how are you, LaDonna? You think that I'm saying that you must abandon your position of liking the Amber character. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that I will not accept this. That's exactly what I'm saying. And I'm going to stand my ground on that I'm not accepting this. No, y'all can support till the wheels fall off and support the slackness, but O'Neal won't. That's what's going on. What I'm doing is calling out the BS. Just like everyone else can see it. But people can see it. I'm not telling you, you know, support Amber. The point of the matter is, it has to be a wake up. I'm tired of the foolishness. People are tired of the writers are trying to see if they can test. They are testing to see exactly if they can have you take anything. And you guys are sitting down trying to see if they can take it and trying to see if they can tell O'Neal, no, O'Neal, it's okay. You just have to take it, O'Neal. I'm telling you. O'Neal, weeping may endure for a night, O'Neal. But joy cometh in the morning, O'Neal. Oh my God. Oh my God, O'Neal. If you're just sitting with us, O'Neal, support the nonsense. O'Neal, I know I have it. I know you have it somewhere in your heart. Just to support Amber and the nonsense. Don't you give up, O'Neal. Don't you give up. O'Neal, don't you give up. One day our Amber is gonna wake up. Don't you give up. O'Neal, keep holding on. O'Neal, I know Amber right now. Maybe barefooted and upstairs in some, folding clothes, but O'Neal, don't mind. Don't mind, O'Neal, you must hold on. Don't worry about it, O'Neal. Let her struggle and strain, O'Neal. I'm not supporting it. I'm not supporting the struggle. I'm sorry, friends. I have to tell you, I cannot support the struggle. We have seen this before. Why are we supporting this nonsense? About Kai. Trying to use Kai as whatever it is. Kai is okay. Kai is not in immediate danger. You're making it seem as though Amber is rescuing Kai from some immediate danger. No, I'm not. No. Kai is not in immediate danger. Give me one moment. Kai is not in immediate danger. You guys are making it seem as though Kai is in immediate danger, and he's not. O'Neal, I'm agreeing to until she gets her karma for what she did and is still doing people. People are not going to watch the skits. No, people are starting to get frustrated because what they're seeing is something that is not realistic. And people don't mind farces, you know, but they can't go too far. After a period of time, then they're going to tune out of this. They're not going to watch it. The writers have to be called out because when people want to see progression of a storyline on them screen, not the same foolishness again. Something that's extremely unrealistic to see exactly how far they can take you. And trust me, Angela Atkins is going very far with them just to see him. No, I'm not going for the okie doke. I'm not. I'm convinced it's not the writers. This doesn't make any sense. It must be impossible. This is not about abandoning her for being Amber. It's that she needs to stop always playing the fool. A real fan admits when the character acting wisely and when the character is not. And that is what I've been asking people to do. Dovestar, thank you very much for bringing that to the platform, because I think people don't understand some of the times when I rip at characters. And when I rip at the Amber character, they don't get what I'm ripping at. They think that I'm just flogging the character out of the blue. No. One thing people try to say, they try to say, O'Neal, it sounds like you're not forgiving. That's not what O'Neal is saying. I've had many people wrong me in my lifetime, and I've surely forgiven them. But it doesn't mean I'm going to play a fool for them nonetheless. That's the point. It doesn't mean you play a fool for someone who has already played you for a fool. That is the point. But anyways, let's keep working.
I would never want to be in Amber's position. I wouldn't even want to see your kid if I was her. I would never want to be her. You're supposed to be my best friend.
Okay, but you're not her. You're not Amber.
I'm glad I'm not her.
You're not.
That's all I was trying to say.
You're not in her position, and you don't know. Okay, and Amber is at peace too.
Right.
And it's not up to you to be in here disturbing her peace, making nasty remarks. Yes,
any
you
disturbance.
are. You're supposed to be my sister and support me.
And you're supposed to be my sister too. So please.
Oh my God, you're so immature. You don't even see it. We have a healthy relationship going on right now.
Good to know.
Me and
I just
Amber
wanted
are
to propose
good.
her.
Are you mad at? You're mad?
Shayla loves this because it benefits her. And that is exactly why. Charmaine, I have more than the same energy. When Amber turn up my energy, I go extremely high. Listen to me, Charmaine. My reason for calling out Amber is because I want her to turn up. Prove O'Neal wrong. I want her to prove O'Neal wrong. I'm still waiting for Shayla's karma. I'm tuning out until the title that Shayla finds out about Iman and Delicia. She needs more than just that. More than that. The foolishness of this rekindled friendship is going to wind up biting all of them in the tush. Amber is going to regret trolling Shayla back in her, trolling Shayla back into her space. Good evening, Tina. We are in the brink of a bunch of things right here, so we're getting into it. I really hope that Shayla has the same energy when she finds out about Iman and Delicia. I cannot wait until till wait is coming. Wait, it's coming fast. Something is coming. Don't like the foolishness. O'Neal TV. When did you say how we should view the skits? We don't want sister wives. But they are doing it with Shayla and Delicia. I have never told you how to view the skits. I have never ever told you. Me don't want that neither. I would love it to come out. But I told you why they're doing what they're doing with Delicia and Shayla. They're doing it because they're trying to give it enough time to build up. Now at the same point, they're trying to test the waters to see if the audience would accept an Amber and a Shayla friendship. Buddy and pals. In her current state. No. Maybe if they have reformed the character, could we see a friendship? Sure. But at this moment, what we know of Shayla was last week holding Iman against his will. Do you believe that you want the Amber character to be, that the Amber character should be in direct friendship with a person like that? That's the question. That is what this is about, friends. That is what it's about. O'Neal knows that we don't like this. He just wants to rub it in and rub it in. I'm not rubbing it in. I'm definitely not rubbing it in. Correct. Because, for example, Justin is getting on my nerves, listening to Dominique. Exactly. Them get on your nerves. We love Amber, but we're tired of her looking like a fool. That is the point that I'm raising. I don't want to see the foolishness. I bet if Amber hated Kai, you guys love her. This is a false premise. Nobody's saying that Amber should hate Kai. That's what you guys do under this. When the argument starts to get difficult, because it is threatening the position on the have, then y'all make these emotional statements. This statement emotional because that's not true. People love the baby. The point that people is making, it's unrealistic for me to go get a woman pregnant inside of my marriage and my wife is taking care of the baby every day at our workplace. Impossible. That's the point people is raising, and they don't want to have to watch that. Nobody wants to watch that. Nobody's going to support a person who's acting like a fool. That's the point. That is exactly what's going on. But you know what? Let me go to where Shayla talk about the trust, because that have some implications in it. Let's watch where the trust was. Let's watch the scene about the trust. See how much clip me I pull up on it today? I'm pulling the clips up just so y'all can see them. The receipts.
What's up?
Listen, I'm trying to work with something.
How about, hello, welcome. Anyway, what's going on? Why are y'all arguing?
I'm sorry about that. She was really being petty for no reason. No, she was being petty and she was being nasty, and I let her know about herself. Like, that's not cool. We have a good thing going on here.
Shayla, I think you have to understand this might be hard for most people to understand. It might be hard for somebody to understand why I would forgive you.
I know, but not my sister.
I mean,
right? Somebody who's supposed to be on my side. And honestly, I'm just trying to move on from all of this. And I don't want to re-trigger you because I just want us to be good. Like, we are good though, right? Like, you do really forgive me?
Yes, Shayla, I really forgive you. And I'm tired of having this conversation over and over again. We are cool.
I know, but do you really trust me?
So, after we spoke about this, Angela Atkins, and O'Neal got fired up, they made sure them bring out this skit very fast because the numbers start sliding very, very quick. Because what the writers understand is that we see the foolishness. We prep this foolishness. I think a lot of people left after the Shayla and Amber friendship. Yes, they did. Because them don't want to see the foolishness. That's what it is. They want you to see that on a cool, but them don't want to see the body-body relationship, especially when we have not seen a Shayla reform. Where is the reform, Shayla? She's now begging. She is now begging Shayla to trust her. I mean, Shayla is now begging Amber to trust her. Same foolishness. Same foolishness. She might never get her karma. Her friend falling for king may never get it. Amber is numb. Amber is mental, period. I'm going to read some comments from y'all. Let me read some comments. None because Wayne using Amber's character to build Shayla's character. Wayne knows Amber have a lot of followers and we love him. He's trying to make us hate her. You think of that, Imadu? Agreeably, Amber still needs to be cautious with Shayla. However, it's not acceptable how Amber is being portrayed toward Shayla. Exactly. We know this is not realistic. Enough is enough. Read some of y'all's comments. We will never accept it. She was listening after Anthony a couple weeks ago. She was lusting after Anthony a couple weeks ago. They're just delaying the karma for even Shayla and Angelina. They're correct. And no matter how much I push the numbers, it's not going up because no one wants to see this. That is our job. Our job is to call out the BS. So the writers don't push foolishness to us. Things when are realistic. The writers are going to make Amber look fool. Right, and people don't want to see a stupid looking Amber because it's not believable. A woman that has just faced all of this is not believable to have her looking this stupid. So excuse me if only have to call it out, but hey, only has to call it out. I have a duty. One journey, big up yourself. Big up yourself. We see and we know what's going on here. Let me read some comments. Amber would be a fool to trust Shayla without Shayla showing any changes. She's just preoccupying with Iman right now. Chat, we stand with truth and justice and critical thinking. And I love this from One Journey. Let's be real. Zastri has always wanted Shayla to grow up and be a real woman and a mother. That hasn't occurred. It has not yet occurred. She hasn't changed. That's why we don't want to see this.
Do I trust you?
Yeah. Do you trust me? Do you trust that we are really turning over a new leaf?
Shayla, we cool and all, but no, I don't trust you. I don't even trust myself sometimes. I have made decisions that I'm not proud of, so how could I trust you? And Shayla, you were the one who said you didn't mean to do it, but you did it anyway. The only person I trust is God, the one who parted the Red Sea, okay? And it's a whole lot going on in this world, and I have a whole bunch of problems to be worried about whether I trust, because that's the thing, Shayla, I'm not worried anymore. So it doesn't matter if I trust you or not. If you are willing to cross me again, that's on you.
Okay, but Amber, as we are rebuilding this friendship, like I'm not gonna cross you. I'm not going to overstep your boundaries, or I'm really gonna be the best friend that you've had. Like really, honestly, I will overdo it. The forgiveness that you've given me, like I cannot take that for granted. And just all that we have, the system that we have with Kai, things are just so perfect. And
I hear you. But again, if you and Anthony decided that y'all want to cross me again, I just don't even care anymore.
You guys know that Oni love Amber, but we also don't like how Shayla is using Amber for a fool and Amber just letting it happen. I'm going to say it again. Amber does not need to be watching Kai. That's the point. And I'm not, and okay. Let me be more specific. Amber does not need to be giving up her precious time. Let me say it much more clear. Amber does not need to be taking time out of her day while she is working or while she should be observing her restaurant to give it to Kai when the mother is not doing anything. That is exactly what Oni Lava issue. That I'm a problem. Thank you very much for the super chat. The person that's given the super chat. Jocelyn says Amber stopped babysitting Kai while Shayla chased her man. Iman, put Kai in a daycare. Anthony can afford it. Amber blonde wigs is making you look dumb. You look like a dumb blonde. Thank you very much for the super chat because that's exactly what I feel. Look. Why the baby's there? I am not saying if you're over your house and Shayla drops the kid off, then yeah, you can watch a kid. But no, you see why O'Neal going after. That's why O'Neal is going off. You can never be the best friends with somebody you can never be the best friend she's ever had. It's too late for that. We know that the woman caused this. This is a bunch of foolishness that makes no sense whatsoever. Amber looks weak and pathetic. Shayla has shown nothing but countless lies, but bad behavior, low self-esteem, and has shown no growth. And y'all are going to tell me that Amber have something up her sleeve. But I love know what up her sleeve. I must this iPad thing up her sleeve right here, because I can't nothing else. Me need to know what up Amber sleeve. Maybe something up her sleeve. That's why I'm asleep. That's why I'm asleep. It's so God. Since as Amber have something up her sleeve, sounds like Shayla is literally begging for Amber's friendship. Yes. And she knows why she's begging for the friendship. She knows why. So she can come back in again and do the same foolishness. Please.
I don't have the capacity to care like I used to. So that would be on y'all. I'm leaving things in God's hands. Keisha, do you have something to do?
I do.
Please. Can you get them some water? Yes. We wonder why we don't have clients and customers. Because y'all are giving poor customer service.
Shayla is here begging for friendship. When she have Delicia and the other people that she's been rolling with. Now, but I come now, come see if I can get in now. But I'm going to get to Keisha and Amber because Keisha asked some very valid questions. And Amber had a response for Keisha. I know some people feel good about the response, but I'm still not impressed either. O'Neal is not impressed. I want more. I want more. I don't want a bare minimum. I want more. This is the question. Do you want the bare minimum? Do you want the bare minimum from Amber? Bare minimum. That's all I'm getting. What I'm getting is Amber, the bare minimum. Bare minimum. I'm not getting anything. It's like I said to serve me a plate of food and you serve me 1 spoon of rice. That's it. That's basically it. Big up yourself, Miss Commentary. Big up yourself, Miss Commentary. Welcome into the chat. Miss Commentary, especially after she lost David. This should have never been a thing. If Amber wants to be maternal, then she can do IVF. That's why them have IVF. But I'm going to get into Keisha's talk because, of course, y'all thought this was great, but let's go.
You're welcome. So, I don't know how well you eavesdrop, but I did mention to Shayla that I don't trust her.
As you shouldn't.
And I even gave her a little test.
What you mean?
I mean, not that it's any of your business, but I went to her party the other night and I said some things at first a little bit out of ignorance.
Mm-hmm.
But then I asked her not to tell my husband. And I felt like if she told him, then that would let me know where she still stands and who her loyalty is to.
Well, I hope it ain't nothing you really want him to know.
So today I said, why is Amber even trying to check Shayla's loyalty? Let me ask you the question. Would you be trying to test Shayla's loyalty again? Let me ask y'all that, because maybe O'Neal wrong. Would you be trying to test Shayla's loyalty again? Let me ask y'all that, because this is why O'Neal not impressed. This is why I'm not impressed. I would not be checking your loyalty. I'm not interested to know if you're loyal or not. The point of the matter is you double cross me and I still have to look at this kid. No, I will forgive you, but I don't mean me have to do nothing at all drastic. No. But maybe O'Neal wrong. Amber, you should trust Shayla, because if you didn't, you would have a lot of boundaries and could be upstairs in a peaceful place. That is correct. But let me read y'all's comments. No. Bomb Shayla Frankenstein head. Exactly. Because I wouldn't have. Shayla has no loyalty. Why would I be testing Shayla's loyalty? Amber needs a new group of friends. I thank you very much for this, Michelle, because that's what O'Neal said. I am testing your loyalty. Listen, if they had done business together, then you could have continued business relations. Okay, can rock for the business relations. I can rock for the business relations if that's what you're saying. If they were doing that, I could understand that you're doing that for business relations. Then you can say that, okay, we're doing business and that's about it. We're not friends, but we can do business. If that's what you wanted to say, you win me. Okay, I would ride with what y'all are saying. They have no business provocation. But I'm going to read y'all's comments. Why do you guys not see all of the things Amber is doing to help herself walk away? So in other words, she need more things to walk away from. You know, maybe only loyalty and Shayla don't mix. Thank you very much. Please, thank you very much. Live, love, laugh. Them don't mix. Shayla have already proven her loyalty and she shows how she is. There's nothing else for me to see. Amber's fear paralyzed her from trying to have a baby again. Okay, well, no problem then. Let's just say she don't have a baby again. Adopt one again by yourself. I think Anthony and Wayne should have tested Amber's loyalty. You know, so the one bouncing at something else. Mama Brenda should be Amber's only friend at this point because she don't need none of them people right now. You know, Russia, I'm actually rock with that, you know. Mama Brenda. The trio of four of them don't keep Kai. She has handpicked. She has handpicked Amber and say, you know what? You will be the eternal babysitter for Kai. But let me read y'all's comment. Forget this restaurant. Funny thing is that every time Shayla and Anthony look at Kai, they are reminded that they're not good people. Good. I'm glad them get reminded. Amber needs to listen to Keisha. Shayla is only loyal to her back. Thank you very much, J-Dub, for even stating truth. Even J-Dub, I tell you that right now, I need to see the bigger moves from Amber. I'm not impressed. This is what I'm trying to tell people. I'm not, listen to me, these little tiny moves that impress you. Nanya, let me, come here, Nanya. So can someone touch Nanya in the back, please? Just touch Nanya. Nanya, come here. Nanya, Amber has already seen, she has already been to hell and back. She has witnessed her husband cheating. Okay? Then she come back and she take the man back. And she has to be reminded that the man have a child. What are we talking about with time? I don't know. I'm missing it. We keep reading y'all's comments. Amber is still hurting. All right, so she numb. 48 Laws of Power. PDF, please read it. Correct. The 48 Laws of Power. Please read that book, friends. Loyalty is a bad choice of word. Maybe she should have said, check her temperature or something like that. Loyalty. Thank you very much, Miss Fatal. Miss Fatal, thank you very much. Mispronounced it a while ago. Antoinette said no. I can remember when Amber get mad at Ernestine when Ernestine told her she was going to be a built-in babysitter, and now it has come to fruition. She is a built-in babysitter. And it's not like it couldn't work, you know. It's not as though it couldn't work between herself and Anthony. But what she needed is boundaries. Amber has said no. The problem O'Neill also is having is there are no boundaries. You give me one boundary Amber have. Don't worry, Angela Atkinson, I'll wait. But let me read your comment, Angela Atkinson. Because I know now, not every sim, eh? Who got the keys to my bima? Go ahead, Keisha.
I don't trust that girl.
I'll take that. Thank you so much. I appreciate
See, we
it.
both on lunch.
We are both on lunch, yes. But here's the thing, Keisha. Even if she did tell him, I just don't care anymore. My husband has lied to me. He's not very supportive of me. And I just feel, I don't know, I feel a little checked out.
Okay, so
Not that it's your business.
This is way too late. I'm not even joining this pity party because it's way too late. Anthony lied, right? With the entire Shayla thing. Let's call a spade a spade. Amber also lied before the marriage. She had the opportunity to leave. And I know you get upset. Even after your name go up on a couple of accounts and you become millionaire, you're upset no? She upset no. But 6 months ago when Brittany was defending her in court, she still could have get the same amount of millions. She never upset then, but she upset now. So, okay. Listen, I don't know why you guys want me to see exactly if I can like what's going on here. She had the perfect opportunity to take her divorce and get her money and move on, and it's no. So the other day when I talked to when Teresa came on the channel and Teresa said, O'Neal, all they talk about is divorce. Well, the woman check out. Why are you still in the marriage if you have checked out? But you know what? Maybe I'm going to ask y'all a question. Why is Amber still in the marriage if she has checked out? I'm going to ask y'all a question. Let me throw that question over to you guys. One Journey, thank you very much for keeping to boosting the likes. Thank you very much. Guys, hit the like button. Thank you very much. I'm asking you guys a question. I'm going to be reading comments. Let me read some comments. Let me interact with y'all so we can talk about it. Amber, if you don't care, then leave. Thank you, Angelina. That's my point. Roshan, trust me, I see it. I see it a lot. It's a shifting every single time. You move 10 different times. The goalposts move 1,000,000 times. Yeah, but if in the... Okay. Alright, you know, let me just read y'all's comment. I'm going to just read comments. I'm going to read comments. Let me read y'all's comments, friends. No, honestly, O'Neal will be biased. And O'Neal is not taking into consideration all of what people have. So let me go up to the top and start reading some comments. Bear with me here. Let me try to find the question. I know, listen to me. I know it sounds like O'Neal harsh sometimes, but O'Neal just calling a spade a spade. Rico DIY, thank you very much for continuing to let the people know that's a lie. She want the lifestyle, O'Neal. It must be that because she's still here. She's still here. She's still here. Until she has left, I don't want to hear anything. Amber should walk away and leave. Shayla won. She should have left long ago. One Journey, I don't think a woman needs a marriage to get respect. Well, one Journey, does I tell you why? O'Neal, some people don't know how to leave. So you have to take time. So she don't know how to leave. Even during the divorce, she never know exactly how to leave. But I get what you're saying. It was the little things that led to the checkout. So the little things them. So the big baby. I say, you know what? I must say this. Women are able to put up with a bunch of foolishness then, if that's what y'all are saying. Because the little things them not even close. But okay. I think Amber was going to divorce Anthony the other day. But again, Anthony begged her again and promised her until death do us part. Even in the afterlife. All right. She's still in the marriage because she has distorted God's word about marriage and being a so-called perfect wife. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. Shayla and loyalty does not go in the same sentence. Her vows were not even real. Stop using God's vows. And you know the vows, then people can question them. People are going to question the vows. Folks are going to question it. Amber did not set boundaries when Anthony returned. Again, now with Kai, there are no boundaries. Thank you very much, Anna. It lacks boundaries. That's what I'll say between both of them. Not just Shayla. Not just Amber. Between both of them, the marriage lacks boundaries. This marriage lacks boundaries. This marriage lacks boundaries. I love that, Antoinette, because she loves the lifestyle Anthony Dalton has provided for her. So she's going to stick around. She's afraid of having a failed marriage, and you can't fear things. Why are you there? Hit the road, Jack. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Alright, so I just expect more, friends. I expect more, but I'm going to show you how much Shayla has not changed. I want to show you, I just want to remind you. I just want to remind you how much Shayla has not changed. I want to remind you.
Are you trying to start something? Like, what's your angle? You're the main person talking about, oh, moral code and moral value. Like, what? You're being a nasty person. Like, we are a family and we are getting through it. Like, why do am I always going to have to feel like I'm a bad person, Mom?
No. And let me tell you something right now. We are not going to give Zachary 1 ounce of energy. I'm going to address it and then we're going to leave it there. Because you don't deserve that. You know how far you, me, and Amber have come?
I just don't want to live the rest of my life where I just am reminded of what I did in my past. Like, how long am I going to have to live with being a bad person?
You're not a bad person. Listen to me. Everybody, I don't care, especially people that are most judgmental, are the first people that are doing all the dirt.
So Angelina is talking about herself. That's who she's talking about, because she's saying people are most judgmental. And I took this line on because me know she watches our show, right? The character Angelina, the person, watches the show, but then she interjects that into the character Angelina, which is a correct perception of how Angelina the character thinks. Angelina the character believes that they cannot be judged. They must be graded on a curve. Shayla is a bad person. Look here. What they're trying to do is, Shayla is trying to absolve herself of what occurred. One of the things is this. That's why you must take responsibility for your actions. Because they have consequences. You cannot walk around. What's going on, and what I think they're trying to highlight, is how women walk around with the impression that they can just do anything that they want to actually do. Thank you very much, One Journey. One Journey says, Isaiah 4 verse 1, where 7 women ask one man to marry them to remove their reproach. Marriage is social respect. That's what it is. But let me just view on our thing for a little bit.
Okay, we've talked about that. That's behind you. We are not going to spend one more minute thinking about that. Zachary has her own demons she likes to entertain. But don't you carry that with you. And I know that it's family that can dig in the deepest.
Now I want to understand, why is Angelina on screen looking like this? Why? Why are we seeing this? Why are we seeing this? Me don't know nobody want them 2 things here for buying, and nobody want these for buying. Why are we seeing this? Since it's in my face the entire time, because I couldn't even watch a series without seeing it. I can't even get a chance to focus on the storyline because Angelina decided she have to be in a You know what, guys? What I want to do is, let me just get right on screen for you, and let me just show you what's happening here. What's going on is that I wanted to, show you all what really is taking place. What I have done like a whole surgery on the tatas. And what I wanted to do was just to kind of give you all a little taste of what was taking place in my... I mean, I'm just like trying to see what I can do for my grandson, And I just know that O'Neill over there at O'Neill TV is just looking at all of these. So I'm just giving him more things to look at. Because what I want to do is that I want to show that, I can work the scene and I can work it between. Why are we seeing this? The entire scene full of Angelina. Why? Me's not a butt man, Charmin. Me's more of a breast man or a pom pom man. But I don't know about being a butt man at all. Why do I have to see these things? Why? Me a burn a fire right now, Pa Angela. Me a burn a fire.
More fire.
Me a burn a fire.
All our burn corruption say more fire. All our burn confusion say more fire.
Me a burn a fire, man. Me a burn a fire. Me a burn a fire. Me have to burn a fire because she get out of hand. Me have to burn a fire. This was extremely disgusting. Why did we have to see this? We spend the whole scene and watch her the entire scene. She couldn't give me a break. Me couldn't just watch the episode without seeing Angelina exposing to us what she has going on. Even if we're not interested, she's making sure O'Neill knows, well, what I want you to do here, O'Neill, is, you know what, Wayne, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just expose a little skin here because, you know what, I have all that, Mia, come here, Mia, let me just expose to the people, what I've got going on here because... after all, Diesel gets to play around in this old garden, there's just so much going on. So let me just expose all of this, Let's see if she put them in.
But just keep shining. Don't stop.
I can't believe her.
Come.
Like what's the reason?
Come. Sometimes we'll never know. But you don't allow anyone, not even me, not even yourself, to think bad of yourself.
I think what people don't get when we talk about Shayla is that they think that we're trying to get her to think bad of herself. What we're trying to get from the Shayla character is actual accountability. Look here. A lot of times people are not trying to get you to feel bad about yourself. Them want to see you look like you're sorry and you're remorseful and you're taking accountability. That's what they want to see. In other words, when you are arrested and you're put on trial and you go in front of a jury, the jury wants to see that you're not going to do this act that you have done out just now. Again, that's the point of the matter. But what people try to do is them try to whitewash and lift very quickly, right? And what that does is you never get to take full accountability, and that's what's taking place. But can't know.
The dust off of your feet, and you keep moving with your head up. Now let me go deal with her.
There it is again.
Now I've got to go back to the store too. I want to watch.
You hear that? Yeah, because Zashri did something she shouldn't have done. Let me go back through the entire scene because let me just show y'all that we didn't get a rest from Angelina's chest. We got no rest.
Yeah.
So guess what your daughter just did?
Okay.
I went to drop Kai off at Amber and Anthony's restaurant. And Zachary sees Amber and is like,
look there. The cameraman make sure say him angle inside of whatever. No, listen to me. Listen to me, Wainwriters. Let me just come here. Vance will be yourself and start talking about that on Valentine's Day gift. Listen to me, writers. Showing the chest region of the younger girls is enough. We don't want to start this provocation here of seeing Angelina showing us what she may have just purchased or if it's a real thing. We don't want to. Now Vanswell has the wherewithal to tell O'Neal say that's what's going on. But we don't want to see this. It's a secret garden. We don't want to see this on screen.
She sees Amber and is like, couldn't be me. I would never forgive a woman that had a baby with my husband. I pull her aside. I'm like, Zastri, have you lost it? Are you trying to start some beef with me and Amber?
Hold on. Wait.
Look there. And them show it to us again. They made sure they gave us Angelina's tatas the entire scene. That's what we get. Angelina has not changed. Has not. So for those who thought that she changed and she getting different, nope. Same old Angelina. Angelina did not change. Angelina did not change. Okay, look here. Let's just speak here. I want y'all to understand. The reason why I love the Amber character or have some level of things for the Amber character is because I think that the character has the range to show the audience or to paint a story or to send a message to us, the audience. And it is because of that why I actually have a liking for the Amber character. Which is exactly why I am advocating for the same thing for the Shayla character. Now, when the Amber character starts doing nonsense, I cannot rock with that. Especially knowing where the Shayla character is. What they were trying to see if they could have sell us is that Shayla has changed so Amber and Shayla can be good friends. And like someone said in the comments yesterday, let me see if we can find the comment. Like someone said in the comments, forgiveness has happened, O'Neal, so we should just watch the sisterhood. And I think they're pinpointing a bit of a bias that may exist where we support people who are not doing well. Even though we know they're not doing well, we don't critique them enough. We support them instead. That's what I think they're trying to give to us. But we, the people, are rejecting it. And with that, I'm not going to hold you. Thank you very much for tuning in. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Me love you. Have a wonderful evening. Good night. Welcome to the O'Neal Show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again.